Okay. Can I just sit and tell the truth today? I'm hating what everyone has to offer. Like, I don't care if it's like the cutest day or the worst day. I'm hating what they have to offer. I'm getting irritated. I mean, like every momentum in life, 33 on the clock, from what I have to go through on a normal basis to people that offer me bullshit. 444, even my exes. Like, I'm like really hating what they have to offer. Like, it's like no longer good enough. 55 on the clock. I need change. I feel like if I accept anything less than, then I'm in danger. Because I'm an intuitive, I'm cognizant, I hear everything. I listen, I can listen to silence and hear God's word. So I'm wondering and I'm saying I'm hating everyone has to offer. It's not because my ex, fuck them. Because I promise you, if I fell asleep tonight and tomorrow I'll still wake up lonely. So I'm saying I'm hating what they have to offer. I mean, not be. I'm talking about beyond them. All the people that like on the daily basis, I get offerings like Jesus. I'm like, here's my brain and here's my body. I'm so I'm so sorry, God, to say that, but it's the truth. I'm just hating what people are offering. Hi, Rashima, I love you, baby. No one's offering anything worth having. Do you know how hard I work my ass off 222 on the clock to live day to day? And then you gonna come up to me and say, you a whole man. And I really don't do men. I'm trying to tell you. If 244 on the clock, that's the real nigga shit. I really just don't do men. But you just keep calling and like the men just keep crawling like roaches in like a infested apartment building. You're the only one with food. Or whatever. I just don't. I'm the only food in this apartment building, and I don't do men in this. You have no idea how frustrated I'm getting with God Spirit Universe 33 on the clock, 33 for all of them threes. I'm getting so fucking dang frustrated. I'm actually getting disappointed. And that's a whole new level of frustration. Because God Source Universe don't hear me. 355. Like I must have did something karmically wrong. Excuse me, ma'am, sir. I, I didn't do nothing. I did what the glutton did in front of me. I didn't do nothing. Hold on, wait. Exes and all them shits. Fuck that shit. Excuse my language. Fuck that bitch. Excuse my language. Women are not bitches by any means. They're ladies. Until they, till, till they are. Just kind of gluttonous. That's everything they want. Everything they say. Rewind this because I'm not even going to get into that. And then God, source, universe, wonder why I'm mad at them. Don't. I'm really not trying to be angry at all. I'm not. I'm really trying to have like a... See, there comes the yawning. God dang it. Like a giant ass fuck fest. Like, okay, I fucked you. And you fucked me. I fucked you over. You fucked me over. They fucked you over. They fucked me over. And then we all end up liars in the end. That's what the universe is trying to have. Now, babe, I'm not even letting 5:55 on the clock. I'm not even letting the universe get away with that. It's the fuck over. It's a holy mess. I'm tired of the universe making a holy mess of my life. And Rashima, it's too bad you're not here because this is a really important part. Universe does not get to make a fuck over of my life. And if you don't understand English, Rashima, look that up on the dictionary. A fuck over. Fuck over someone. Look it up in the thesaurus. You don't get to fuck over. Universe, like, okay, let me tell you, there's like a chain of command. There's the person. There's the karma. There's the karmic. Then there's the universe, God, source, angels, ancestors, and everybody else. How can I got that right. I did get that right. So, Rashima, if you weren't here, please rewind this video about 10 seconds. This is how this works. And then there's you. You are like, imagine yourself as like the center of all of this. If you don't believe me, let's see what the card says. Truth. 808. This is the truth spread. This is the honest God truth. Because one thing I know is no one can hide from the truth. No one can. Honesty. Shima always puts a like on my shit. I adore her. One thing I can say is I want to know the truth and the honesty spread. I want to know what's real and what's dead. I don't want to hide. You know what? I told my people today. I said I could have many ways of doing this. I could lie to myself, deny myself, or live through it. Because it's something about people who just kind of are willing to live through it that is just attractive to me. Their minds, because they grow up kind of like they grow up with me. I'm perfectly okay with not being perfect no more. I don't have to have the biggest muscles in the room. I can still be the prettiest girl. I don't have to lie to you. I can still give you a hug. I don't have to be no boy. I don't have to be no girl. I can just be kind of me. And when I find someone that loves me for me, I is who I am. And what I am is what I bring. And what I bring is what you bring. And what you bring is a grow together. The question is, how big or small do you have to think you bring? If I have the medicine cabinet, 1111, of everything I need, what if I don't ask you to bring anything with yourself? At what point are you willing to bring more? You want to say, I don't want this person. Rashima, I so appreciate your likes. You have no idea. Every time you come on here, but you still have never given me $1, and I still love you still. You ain't giving me $1, and I still love you. Because you're always here. Maybe your presence is enough. Maybe your one like is good enough for me. Maybe at the moment, at this time, at this second, that's really kind of all I need. If I need more, I'll ask you, or them, or everyone else. But as far as you go, 1244, you've given all I need. Sometimes the simplest things go the longest ways. Thank you so much. People want so much more. I've been doing this since 2019. It's 2022. 3 years. People want so much more from these readers than they can give. Some readers only have certain gifts. Some readers have everything. Some readers read just for you. 1333. My readers, they read for me, like literally. My whole life story just in their hands, like a Bible, from creation of the earth to Christ's death. And some readers don't have that. They have a story, a part of it. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. And I'm not asking for more than anyone's willing to give. So, no, if you don't have it to give, then I'm okay with your like. Your like is so much appreciated. And understand that, because I wasn't born like that. And I'm not going to die like that. Like you said, likes, monetization, and money and popularity. I I become popular on my own. Like, YouTube is not the only place I live. I have an entire city of people. If I stepped out tonight, remember when I said I was going out? Or maybe you wasn't here. I'm going out. I'm going out. Why am I going out? I have an entire city to live in, and I can't even walk in. I can't walk to my next corner store without somebody knowing who the heck I is. I just love that you're so generous to come on here so lovingly and like who I is. And that's it. I don't need your money. I'm a hustler these. If I don't have it, I'll go get it. You don't have to give me anything. That's what I'm saying. Haven't I, Rashima, how many times have I said these 1633, these readers will tell you anything? 9 times out of 10, let me tell you something. They go to other readings and then they hear what they had to hear from other readings, and they come back and then they read the cards all back, King of Swords and the Ace of Wands, and then read it as if the King of Swords means and the Ace of Wands means that's a loving relationship. It's passionate. No, because here comes the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords don't mean all of a sudden out of their mouth it says it don't mean nothing. No, that shit means something. The King of Swords and the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Swords, you know what that means in a combination? King of Swords, the man of the mind. Person is gonna intertwine shit any way that he wants to. And he wanted to convert that to the Ace of Wands. That means you the wand person, you're the one that's the Libra, the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the King of Swords. You got the King of Swords and the Ace of Wands. They facing each other, and then you end up with the Ten of Swords. Somebody gonna end up hurt real bad. You ain't even have the Nine of Swords. You got the Ten of Swords. Somebody gonna end up hurt real bad. This motherfucker online gonna tell you, oh, the King of Swords really wants the Ace of Wands, and they love you so much. I promise you. They love you so sweet. Me love you a long time, like a Chinese movie. Me neither. One card for yes or no. I'm sorry. And please excuse if I smoke. One card for yes or no. So you going to predict everything I got by one card, yes or no. Are you even reading this shit right? And then the sorriest ones is think that you can't be human and be enlightened. Them is the sorriest fucking ones. Like, you can't say fuck and still be enlightened. Them is the sorriest of them all. The ones that gifted and God. You know, there's only 1,500 people in this world that God actually, that these cards actually talk about. And then the rest of them only get to relate. Do you understand? Does this resonate? There's only 1,500 of the billions of people on this earth, and I'm one of them. And I feel gifted because I read them and then I give it. I have a message. They read to the people with messages. They read for each other. It's like a group of like holy ass motherfuckers. The one that's really willing to tell the truth. And the other ones, have you ever, how many readers have you heard? They flew off like a chicken coop. They didn't even stay. They got their money and left. Get your money and run. Have you heard them? They did like a message every 5 months now because they didn't took their money and they took their money they got from you and capitalized it somewhere else. So they no longer need you, which is why you no longer are getting readings from them. Be scared of my cigarette. I dare you. I don't give a fuck. Be scared of my cuss words. I don't give a fuck either. Because you know what? I don't need your money to speak my mind. Because when I get off of here, I make music. I make my time. I say what I got to say regardless. Because you know what? My words are my life. I studied the dictionary. I don't even study the dictionary. The dictionary came to me. I don't even got to look at a dictionary to understand what I speak. And notice that my words are in poetry because it's exactly what the heck I mean. I don't need nobody to tell me who the hell I am. I'm the number one. I'm better than Captain Sam. I sing, I dance, I do this. 2, 2, 1, 2. When I said this, I do and this and the other. And when this and the other don't work, I make extra money. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 on the clock. I do not play with a motherfucker because I don't give a fuck about your motherfucking ass. Go fuck your mother. Because that's what you need. You need somebody to put you on your ass real quick. Somebody can, a guy, woman, whatever your sexual orientation is, they can give you whatever you like. But one thing is, they have to know what the fuck you like to give it to you. Otherwise, they just giving to you whatever is in their mind. That means that they have to ask questions which they won't do. What do you like? Yeah. See? It went from 2 to 1. They won't do it. They won't even care about themselves. Like, seriously. Look, I'll pull 10 cards from you and they won't say nothing else. I'll pull 10 cards for you. You need 10 more? You need 30 cards? You need 40 cards, 50 of them? Let me tell you what these cards say. Moved of abundance. You know what abundance is? What makes a root? How the hell can a tree grow without a stem? How can a stem grow without one root? They didn't say roots. Well, it does say roots of abundance. But I'm going to tell you something. Root yourself. Stand in your ground. Anoint yourself as your higher being. Because once you root yourself, Look, let me tell you something. I'm gonna show you something. So they see this plant. So this plant now, hold on, let it drip down. Now it has many roots. I grew this. But it started with one. Like, this is just two of them. Look at this. When I separate them, come on, guys. Don't give me a hard time right now. So there's just two of them. But look how many roots that they grew. But you think that these roots grew all at one time? You think that they all grew together? Hold on. I'll show you. Look, let me pull them apart. They grew separately. And it started with one. Now I'm about to put these roots back. We're doing no matter. And you know what? Honestly, in a day or two, I'm about to put them in dirt so that they are grounded. See what I'm saying? These roots, once they are grounded, they grow into that. You see that behind me? They grew onto a root, a mini. And what people don't understand about ivy plants, is once you ground them. This is one. Once you ground them, look, let me prove it to you. This was one. See this one? Do you see this one that grew into a mini? And then this one can grow into a mini. And then this one, look, there's so many of them. And this one can grow into a mini. And then this one can grow into a mini. And then this one can grow into a mini. That's what I love about ivies. Thank you, Shannon. You get it. You get it. Girl, I like you. I don't want to. Girl, if I knew you, I would tell you, I would give you my digit. Because you smarter than a little bit. The roots of abundance. It has to start somewhere. That's the point. And you know what? This is the one plant, the one seedling. What does that mean to you? It starts with you, with or without anyone else. I am abundant. If you ain't here tomorrow, 28, I will grow my own goddamn roots. Tell me you want to go, and I'll let you leave. It's the hardest lesson I had to ever learn. Just tell me you want to go, and I'll let you leave. Because it's about time that I grew my own roots. And I grew my own leaves. Tell me you want to go. Tell me you want to leave. Tell me you don't want to be here no more. And I'll let you leave. Because I want to grow. And if I sit here and play with you and sit here and play the same game and never water my fucking roots, how the fuck I'm supposed to get somewhere? Tell me you want to go. And that's the hardest lesson I had to learn, because you know what? It's been It was my life lesson. That was my life lesson. I don't know what yours is. Everybody's life lesson is different. But mine was, tell me you want to go and I'll let you leave. I don't want a person being here that don't want to stay. They want to go out into the world and fucking play like I don't fucking exist. Like I don't have feelings. Like I'm not trying to grow every root that this one has to give. Tell me you want to go and I'll let you leave. It may take me a long time to get there. I may have to email you a few times. I may have to call you a few more. But once I realize who the I am, once that day come, look, I see beyond. I see beyond you. I see me. And I close my eyes. And when I open them, and when I sit here, and when I exhale, and when I breathe, you're not doing that for me. I have to. So tell me you want to go. Tell me. And I will let you leave on your own 2 feet. You'll be back. At that point, I have to choose. Whether you stay or go. If I let you leave, the choice is mine. But if I keep begging you to come back, the choice is yours. If I let you leave, even if you don't come back, I need to call it the full, the brand new beginning. But I don't need you to be here for me to close my eyes, open my eyes, breathe my next breath, and find some new love. And be okay with somebody coming in my life and saying, you know what? I understand what the last person did, but I love you more. Okay, show me then. Not in a guarded way. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to go through my guardedness. But when I connect with you, 333, I want to be healed. Because that person that didn't understand my great and only understood my give, I will be belated to let them go. I will be to know at that second how exactly special the fuck I am. Because God loves me. Because their rejection is a yes from them. My gods, my spirits, and my universe saying, yes! Let them go. Because your spirit, it's not self yet. Because you got to go through the light night, the dark night of the soul. And then you got to be in the light. And then you got to learn your lesson. And then all them good blessings. And then realize how great you are by your goddamn self before they give you exactly what you need and want. That's what all these cards are saying out here. So tell me no, please. I promise you. Tell me no. Please tell me no. Please. God, Jesus, God on heaven on earth. Tell me no. Tell me their rejection is God protection. How many readings have you heard from that? Tell me no. Baba Jolie, she just told me that today. She said no. And she's a reader online, by the way. Check her out. She's fucking enlightening. She said no is the best thing you can hear. And she told it in a story in which this way. She said a teacher once told her, let them tell you no. No is the best thing you can hear. She said, because, and never accept no as an answer. She said, no, thank you, Rashima. She said, no is the best thing you can hear. Because no will make you fight for a yes. More or less the words. She said it better than I am saying it. It is more enlightening. But she said, no is the best words you can hear. Because it makes you fight in your own life. Either no means no for right now, or no means no forever. But even if no means no forever, you're still gonna live. God still gave you breath, love. 2 eyes, 2 arms, 2 hands. You're still gonna endure. You're still gonna do you. So why you gonna make a little cramp in your knee make you stumble and fall like you don't exist? I mean, a knee is hard to recover from. I mean, and then they have the ACL at the ankle and all that shit. But still, football players still come back. Football, I don't know what country y'all say in your country for football. American football. Sorry, y'all, excuse me. If they crush their ACL in American football and they can't run no more, you know what they do? They practice and practice and practice. Look at Dak Elliott, Zach Prescott. They got so injured they couldn't even get back up. But you know what happened? They healed themselves. They said, this ain't gonna stop me, and they kept doing it. They may not be in every play now, but they in every one that counts. Give me a second. Max, stop. So they in every play that counts. So you be in your every play that counts. If you're a musician, play the goddamn music. If you're an artist, play the goddamn, draw the paints, whatever. Be an artisan. Look up that word, artisan. Look it up. Whatever you can create for yourself. I own a company called Easel for Artisans. That means an easel is a the easel is the stand. And then you can put anything on that stand that you can create. And that is where love makes. Love will come to you at that point. You are the easel of your own life. And you are the artisan of your own creation. The artisan, he creates things with his hands, feet, arms, legs. He creates with his breath. He creates things with his soul. He don't look to artificial things to create him, her, them. The artisan, this is my life. No mama, no daddy, no sister, no brother, no anybody else, job, look up to. I don't give a fuck. Even Jesus can't tell me what the fuck to do with this one. This is mine. That's why so many people end up in prison. And then so many people end up with a landscape. And in the far off distance of this landscape, you see greatness. Or you see, I don't know, a jail cell. Because a bunch of people want to do things to you. Like a bunch of negativity. A bunch of people that don't see your light. Or you be out in the light where people can like enjoy every aspect of you. Like, not only am I a singer, not only am I a rapper, but shh, don't tell anybody. Shh, don't tell anybody. I also am a photographer. And I paint on the easel. I speak to animals. Look, you don't want to know how to speak to animals? Talk to them. Sometimes you have to treat them just like they're humans. But the idea of it is to exchange your brain to the animal brain and say, look, little boy, and this is my puppy right now. He's going through it. He's having a hard time. Because every time I let him out, he pees in my house for 5 months, 3 months. 3 months. It feels like longer. Oh, Jesus. 3 months. Every time I let him out and love on him and kiss him and hug him, he pees in my house. On my couch. This one. On his bed. On my other couch. On my blanket. I take him out 30 times a day. It's not like he's not getting what he needs. At that point, it's vindictive. Like, if you don't do what I say, I'm going to pee on something. So what I said was, okay, well, let's pee on your stuff. 43333. We're just going to let you pee on your stuff. It's not going to be on mine. That's why he's crying. Because all of his stuff is in the bathroom. I made it that way. It's not controlling. It's mixing his mind with mine. So my bathroom stinks like forever in heaven. I know if I am irritated with the smell, his eyes are burning from his own pee. So the only person he can blame is himself. 4422 on the clock. I promise you. And I'm sitting in like, there's a whole 2 doors between us. And he's mad about it. Pissed off. He is pissed. I'm going to take you outside. And I'm going to put you right back where you started at. Because every time I clean it up, you do it again. So it doesn't make no sense to keep this wheel of fortune going in the wrong the fuck direction. So, okay, I gotta put a towel under the door. I gotta do what I gotta do so he can understand. It's not about it just being my world or his. If he wants this to be our world, I am not going to live in piss or shit. And if that's what he wants to do, then he can live in his. Which is why he's crying right now. 45, 44. 45, 45. That's why he's crying. Because I'm not going to do it. Even for animals, I am going to stand for myself. And if he wants to leave, there's the door. I don't even put a leash on his ass. He can get the fuck out. Rashima, let me tell you something, Mama. Let me tell you something, Mama. I'm gonna tell you a story that's real. So I was a doctor when I was 14 years old from foster care. I'm 40 now. In 2019, I was 38. My mom said, she came to my house, said she was gonna help me move, didn't really do it. I told her, Mom, okay, this is what I need, and this is how I need it. Please, Mom, help me out. Please, Mom, please. She said, okay, I'm gonna help you. She never came back. I was living 4 cities over. You know what I did? And she never came back. I packed everything on my back, even the table, the TV. I don't give a shit what I could pack with me. I mean, how much? Other than big stuff. But I hired somebody to do that. That cost me about $40. Cheaper than giving up me, myself, asking, huh? The guys packed the heavy stuff. Me and that one guy packed the heavy stuff into the U-Haul truck. I packed the rest. That was just a bed and a dresser. 2 dressers. Bed, 2 dressers. And that was it at that point. All of my tables, all my tables, clothes, boxes, all that stuff, I packed on my back. I did that myself. All my kitchen utensils, everything, pots, pans, all them boxes, everything, my bike, everything I put in there myself, other than the bed and 2 dressers. Rest of it I put in myself. Some stuff I carried on my. Even that, you can't see it. The thing that my plants, that's the side table. That is heavy. I have a long one too in my living room. That was heavy. I carried them up the stairs myself. I carried this stuff into the U-Haul truck, and then I carried it out into a storage room. And then I lived in a hotel for 3 months while my apartment was getting ready, because they lied and said it was ready already. And then once it was ready, I carried it from the U-Haul. I packed it all in the truck, everything, including the bed myself. And then I took it to the next apartment. And then one guy was willing to help me to carry the big stuff. I mean, the bed and the 2 dresses, and the rest I had to do myself. And then I went in there and packed the rest in my dang apartment. And then I lived. And then I moved from there, packed it from, and I like to say I packed it from here. But when I was at my next apartment, it's like I grew new friends, new people that cared. And they came and helped me move my bigger stuff in here as I grew. And all I can do is thank God, Source, Universe for every moment of it. Because without the struggle, I wouldn't even understand the glory. I want to fight for what I want. In all humbleness, because it humbles me. That way, when God gives me something really fucking great, which He will, 515 on the clock, the number of change, which He will. 5, the number 1, which is I, and 5 is the number of change. I will change. Things will change. So no, God does not want you to go back and grovel to somebody that already destroyed you. What He really wants you to do is look within inside yourself and say, and heal. It's not, I don't like you, love you, I want you in my life. But you probably don't. I realize people is willing to stomp on me when I'm down. I don't want them here. They're only a distraction from where I'm trying to get. 525, the 2 of Cups. So, yeah, I'm okay. I'm hurt. Yes, fuck. Yes, I'm hurt. Yes, fuck, I'm hurt. God dang. A pain I can't even explain. And no, I don't want no freaking psychological doctor bullshit with opinions telling me what the hell going on in my life when you didn't know what happened in the beginning. No. I mean, you ain't Jesus. What the hell? You can't even explain the Bible. The only thing you can explain is what you learned in some psychology book somewhere. What I want to do is truly heal. I want to truly. Yeah, a lot of people hurt me. A majority of them. When I got in this apartment, I put on some meditation music. It don't matter how much it took. I'm sorry. I went through every emotion. And it doesn't matter how many emotions it took. And I bought every crystal because it didn't matter how many crystals it took. And I bought all the sage and all the luck because it didn't matter how many summer sage and luck it takes. And I bought two feathers because it didn't matter how many feathers it took. Because birds are the source of healing. Like, I collected feathers off the ground because they were angel sent. And it didn't matter how many drinks it took. It doesn't. And it doesn't matter if I smoke marijuana or not because it's what it took. I stopped. eventually, because that part of my healing growth went away on its own. Everything that you gotta go through goes away on its own. Like, you don't have to ask it to. All you have to accept is that it's gone. That's when true healing starts. 5505 on the clock. Except that I just don't need it no more. A need is a want I never got. But acceptance, that's what this card means. Acceptance is your roots to your abundance. Accept, yeah, it happened. Yeah, I went through it. I can't say nothing about it. I can't say what it is. I can't say what it's not. Some things I'm still going through just to get over it. But you know what? One thing I know is you ain't gonna stop. You don't stop these arms, these legs, these eyes, these ears. You don't stop this. Because you know what? Where you fell off, another one won't. When I get there to where I'm willing to accept one. And if I say no, no is my motherfucking answer. Because I don't want to raise you up. Because it took me a long time to get here. It took me hard work. 56. I got to put to the point in my life where I freaking had enough. I have had enough of failing, of your shit, of other people's shit, of indiscretions. I've had enough of people lying, cheating, and their shit. I've had enough. Oh God, I've had enough. And part of me is okay. And a lot of me is okay with being mom and damn self. That's when I'm okay. I'm okay with being myself. Because I know that where you failed, there will be somebody in this world, oh Jesus and God and love for everyone, that will convince me to let them in. But I'm tired of convincing other people. I'm going to convince somebody to let me in. This ain't no fee, fi, fo, fum, bitch. Y'all sitting out here sounding like a palindrome. I think it's not. I wish I would. I gotta go to the bathroom. Asa wants to have her phone. I'll be back. Give me 4.5 seconds.